Hey everybody, thank you for joining us on today's episode of Safety Seconds. This is Alan Wolford. So what we're looking at today is the U.S. Safety Professionals Shared Google Drive. Now what this is for is, as you can see on the 21st, Daniel Cardenas asked about having additional documents and materials to share because of where I started the share for Toolbox Talks. So basically, you're going to find this at the very top of the page where the featured section is. If you need to find whether it's a toolbox talk, a PowerPoint presentation, some type of inspection criteria. So basically, once you click on this, it's going to take you to a drive up here. It says drivegoogle.com. So I made this publicly available. And what that means is you can access it, you can download information, you can upload information. So to find what you're looking for, if you need inspections and stuff, you'll have to actually read through it. Hopefully in the near future, what we'll do is similar to this. I'm going to click back. I'm going to go to the top, and you'll see at the very top, we have what's called a featured section. All right. So what we have, I'm going to view the post. You see this, it's where we put toolbox talks. So all you have to do if you want to find it, once these items have been checked and inspected, similar to where I've loaded all these toolbox talks that you could share and you can modify with the exception of the PDF, and I put down, like this is oil and gas, filter stock pot, filter change out PDF. And we want to give credit to who donated it. So, we'll go into that in just a second. But like right here, Safety Talks provided 256 through Safety Talk Ideas. So I paid for them to be able to get these in. So there's 256 PowerPoint PDF presentations for Safety Toolbox Talks. So here, what we're going to do in the near future is like where you see these buttons, Spanish Toolbox Talks, Edible Toolbox. We're going to add a button that says PowerPoint presentations and Word files. So this is going to be a great benefit. So we've already opened the shared drive. Now, from the shared drive, since these are not up there, if you need like this HACCP plan template, you could come over here and you can download. If you put it up there, you remove. So we're going to try and not have these up for longer than a week, where we'll put them in the files so that when you come over to this page, you'll be able to find PowerPoints. You'll be able to find Word files. So if you want a copy of that right now, you can come over here and download. You can remove it. And again, don't remove anything that you did not place up there. If you don't like it, that's fine. Somebody else may be able to use that. So we'll click on download. It's scanning it for viruses. That's one of the good things. Google will scan these files before it sends it out. And then, like you saw where this one says Thomas Jenkins, he's the one that donated this. It was his file. We're going to put it on top of our desktop. So by doing that, and then we can open it, one of the things you could see, and this is great. See, it says HACCP plan template. You don't like the font or something? Come up here and enable the editing. That's all you have to do. And then you could see who did it by going over here to File, clicking on Info, and as you come down here, Thomas Jenkins. He's the author, and he was the last one to modify this back in 2014. So this gives you a lot of great information. So once you modify something and you save it, it's going to show last modified by you. So like up here where I have a Microsoft account, it's going to show my name down here by last modified. And you can see all the modifications by clicking on all the properties. So let's get out of here and let's go back and look at this. So you have this documents, right? You want to upload one. So what we'll do is I've got forms and checklist. So as you can see here, I did the same thing. Right here it says emergency contact information, and then I put at the end of it my name. I'm not taking the copyright. I'm not saying I generated this. What I'm saying is I'm the one that put it up there. And the reason you want to show that, say you get a document. Everybody likes the emergency contact information, and they want to see if you have an updated one. By putting your name up here, one of the people from the group or the room could come over here to the U.S. Safety Professionals, click on the members, and then right here you see where it shows that I'm the admin and moderator of the group. You could put like, we'll put in Eric Gislason, the director of NASP, and then I can message him. Hey, Eric, can you send me your latest copy, if you have one, of that document I just opened, that talks about how you have emergency contact information. So again, you can take that last name, go into the members section, and we'll just put in my name since I loaded that up. can't even spell my own name. And there I am. So the same thing, you can come over here, click on it. I'm not going to leave the group, but generally it'll allow you to message the individual and you can go from there. All right. So you want to put that in there, and let me get back over to the drive. And so simply, if you want to put a file in there, we'll say forms and checklist. I've got the drive open, right? So I preemptively put my name in there. I drag it over and it's going to upload to that file. So now when anybody looks at it, excuse me, there's the emergency contact information. When they go to open that, it's opening that now, but it's opening it in Google Docs. I meant to do it differently, so we'll get out of there because it's not going to show the things I want. I'm going to download it just like I was talking about. We'll download that. We'll download it on the desktop. You want to be able to find it quite simply, so do it however you're comfortable with. And we'll open it. And again, I'm not saying that I created this document. I did not. So what you could do is go over here, File Info, see who created the document, which was Gigi, but I was the last one to modify it. So by doing that, one of the great things is again, if someone uploads a file, you want a copy of it, look for the last modified. We'll close out of there, and we'll close out of here, or we'll try to. That's funny how, for some reason, using the Word file lately, it takes a second for it to close out. But what we're going to try and do, if this will let me, is when we get back to the page, right here, anything you download, you could go from there. And then again, if you want to see an updated thing, come over here to the members area, click on members, type their name in, and then where it's at, send them a message. Pretty simple. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to populate this with all these documents. I have a lot that I want to share because a lot of people are asking for different things. So I'm going to select all because I showed you how to verify who did it. I know I'm the one putting these in. So when I populate the thing, I just uploaded 35 more documents. So since one of them's already up there, the emergency contact, I'm telling it to replace it. And it knows it's mine. It's got the IP address. It's got everything that it's tagged to. Google Drive is going to notice that. So everything's uploading. Looks good. Got a green bar on it. And again, before you download it, I'm going to show you this one more time just to give you an idea. I'm going to go to the risk assessment template. I'm going to go download and watch what Google does. It's scanning for viruses before it goes through. So don't just necessarily take that. If you have a malware check or something like that, even though Google does check this, and it has had a lot of issues lately with safety and security, when you go down to your desktop, right click on it, use your software to check it and scan through. So now all these documents are up here: facility inspections, employee incident reports, training logs, and then again with the shared files, I'm going to have to update this just to show you how it works. All those are in there. And so what we're going to do as they come up, right now you can access them. You can just click on that, go to the shared drive, right click, safety policy set, download it. Very simple. And then here come January 1, there'll be new bars up here for Word files. There's going to be a new document up here for any type of PowerPoint, anything that anybody shares. And then, of course, you'll be able to see over here who last modified, who created, who uploaded. So, again, this is something we're trying to do to help improve safety overall by sharing documents, not having to reinvent the wheel, not having to reinvent something, and then modify it to our personal needs. It may not be everything that you think you have at the time, but if you look at it and you share, you help develop safety programs for others and, that need it at those times. You provide them with these documents until they get their own in place. That's what safety is about: mentoring, communicating, and sharing. This is Alan Wolford, and we hope you enjoyed this program.